What's up, guys? Okay, so yeah, it's really late right now. Um, but I just I want to put it out there, like something about me, right? Like, um, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of technology, right? I'm a fan of innovation. I'm a fan of social media. I'm a fan of the the life experiences, right? That we get every day. And if you notice on some of my content, I do stuff on like political things and bipolar, or not bipolar, but uh, polar, things that draws like attention to polarity, which just means the extremes, right? So like conservatism and progressive system. And the reason why I do that is because like I have this passion for the um, the system in general, right? Um, the the legal system, the um, the the judicial system, right? Um, the political system, all that goes hand in hand, right? The state versus the people, right? So you know what I mean, like, and the reason why I have passion for that is because like um, I don't have a goal to 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 be a lawyer or anything like that, right? I'm just interested and passionate about subject matters that increases my knowledge about things, right? So here's what I want to say, right? About um, you know, uh, because I do content where like I'm sharing my personal opinions about like um, certain you know certain laws and crimes, right? If you go back to some of my posts back when, you know what I mean, and I'm just like, okay, I'll tell you like how I feel about it and whatnot. You know what I mean? And the reason why is because I like to logically think about whether or not someone has a case that they can outright defend themselves if they get caught up. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is this, right? There's no way that anyone could ever commit a crime and the state won't be able to prosecute. Does that make sense? So like, you know what I mean? Like, um, and like, there's, you know what I mean? There's a million ways to retrieve forensic evidence. So no matter how hard someone try to delete and clean up their mess or whatnot, right? It's too late. It's too late. You feel me? So like there's no need to take anything to the extent of where you're you're risking it all. Does that make sense? Um, you know, I'm reassured, right? Because I can always sleep at night. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's that's just the way the story goes. You know what I mean? Like, um, I'm heavily into like current events. You know what I mean? That's why I was able to predict certain outcomes of, certain things like the election, like stocks, crypto, even, right? Um, you know what I mean? Like I can tell you whether the market will go up or down depending on, how people behave. Right? And my main thing is behavioral science, right? I like to analyze how people behave, right? I can identify um, what their needs are and what you know and what they're doing wrong. Does that make sense? Um, yeah, you know what I mean. If that helps in any way, guys, let me know. You feel me? Like, um, yeah, there's really not any need to go beyond. I think people need to resolve eternal conflicts just through the sheer will of, what I mean, like forgiving yourself, forgiving others. You know what I mean, like um, and being a decent person, right? And that's it. You know what I mean? Success in the world is yours to grab. Anyway, yeah. Unless you have certain vices, you know what I mean, like certain passions that you can't let go, you're obviously not gonna let it go. You know what I mean? Like, um, but time usually heals, right? So give it some time. You feel me? Anyway, all right, man. I love you guys. Have a good day. Peace.